And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly.
Did you know that in the third quarter of 2020, the U.S. economy saw a record-breaking 33.1% annualized growth rate, the fastest in American history? But with Trump's return in 2024, we could see another economic shakeup. In this video, we'll break down Trump 2.0, the economic revolution, his plans for jobs, taxes, and trade. Stay until the end to see how this could be the greatest thing for the global economy. So, what exactly does Trump 2.0 mean for the economy? With Donald Trump winning the elections, we're looking at a major shift in economic policy, one that could shake up everything from taxes to trade deals. During his first term, we saw tax cuts, deregulation, and a commitment to bringing jobs back to America, moves that fueled economic growth, strengthened industries, and gave millions of Americans more financial freedom. Now, with Trump 2.0, the momentum is set to continue, and this time, it's going to be even bigger. We're talking about a new wave of tax cuts, stronger trade policies, especially with China, and a major push to revitalize American manufacturing. Economic experts are predicting another stock market surge, businesses are ready to expand, and workers across the country are eager for more job opportunities. The question now is not whether Trump's policies will work, but just how much they will reshape the economic landscape. Let's break down what Trump 2.0 means for businesses, workers, and your bank account.
Speech last week, instead of taxing our citizens to enrich foreign nations, we should be tariffing and taxing foreign nations to enrich our citizens.
Right now, the U.S. economy is facing some serious challenges. Inflation is still hitting people hard, prices are up, and everything from groceries to gas costs more than it did just a few years ago. Wages have gone up, but for many, it doesn't feel like enough to keep up with rising costs. Then there's unemployment. While the job market has been strong, certain industries are struggling, and layoffs in tech and retail have people worried about what's next. Small businesses, the backbone of the economy, are also feeling the pressure, dealing with higher costs and tighter profit margins. And let's not forget trade. The U.S.-China relationship is still tense, with tariffs and restrictions making it harder for businesses to operate smoothly. Some argue we need tougher trade policies to protect American jobs, while others say these policies hurt consumers by making goods more expensive. On top of that, the national debt keeps climbing. Some say government spending is out of control and could lead to even bigger problems down the road. Others believe cutting spending too fast could slow down the economy. With all these challenges, Trump 2.0 is set to bring solutions. Inflation control, tax relief, job growth, and a stronger America First trade policy. These are the pillars that will drive economic success. Now, let's take a closer look at what's in store. So, what would Trump 2.0 actually look like when it comes to the economy? He's likely to double down on some of the key policies from his first term, tax cuts, deregulation, and a push to bring more jobs back to the U.S. But this time, he might go even further. Let's start with tax reforms. Trump has made it clear that another round of tax cuts is coming, one that will extend and expand the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Lower corporate taxes mean more investments, more hiring, and higher wages for workers. Middle-class families will see more money in their paychecks, allowing them to spend and save with confidence. This will ignite business growth, create wealth, and fuel the economy at every level.
To further unleash our economy, our majorities in the House and Senate, which we also took along with the presidency, are going to pass the largest tax cut in American history, including massive tax cuts for workers and family, and big tax cuts for domestic producers and manufacturers.
Then there's deregulation. In his first term, Trump rolled back hundreds of regulations, especially in industries like energy, banking, and manufacturing. The idea was to make it easier for businesses to operate and expand. When he's back in office, we could see even more aggressive cuts, especially in environmental and financial regulations. Supporters say this would create jobs and spur innovation, while critics warn it could lead to long-term risks, like environmental damage or another financial crisis. When it comes to jobs, Trump 2.0 will supercharge the workforce. Manufacturing is coming back to the U.S., with incentives for companies to build, hire, and expand on American soil. Tax breaks for businesses that invest in American workers will ensure that jobs stay here, boosting wages and securing long-term economic strength. The America First approach will guarantee that American workers benefit from growth, not just big corporations.
Under the Trump administration, there will be no better place on earth to create jobs, build factories, or grow a company than right here in the good old USA.
And of course, trade policies would be a huge part of Trump's economic plan. During his first term, he imposed tariffs on China and renegotiated trade deals like NAFTA, which became the U.S. M.A.G.A. With his return, expect an even tougher stance, potentially more tariffs, stricter trade agreements, and policies designed to make the U.S. less dependent on foreign manufacturing. Some economists believe this could help American industries grow, while others warn it might drive up costs for everyday goods. Another major factor is the interest rates and inflation. Trump has been vocal about his frustration with the Federal Reserve, often pushing for lower interest rates. With him being back in the White House, we could see pressure on the Fed to keep rates low, which might help businesses borrow more and expand, but could also lead to inflation risks if not managed carefully. So, Trump 2.0 will absolutely be the catalyst for an even stronger economy. With lower taxes, fewer regulations, and a more aggressive trade stance, the foundations for success are already being built. Up next, we'll break down what these policies mean for your job, your taxes, and your wallet. The key moment that could shape Trump 2.0 and its economic impact could very well be a bold tax overhaul, one that might include not just more cuts, but a complete reshaping of how businesses and individuals are taxed. Imagine a scenario where corporate tax rates are slashed even further, and a flat tax system for individuals becomes the norm. This could give businesses a major boost, potentially encouraging more investment, hiring, and expansion. This would be a turning point. Lower taxes mean businesses reinvest, workers earn more, and innovation accelerates. And unlike the failed economic experiments of the past few years, this approach is proven to work. It's what led to record economic growth in Trump's first term.
We're bringing them down very substantially, even from the original Trump tax cuts. But if you don't make your product in America, which is your prerogative, then very simply you will have to pay a tariff, differing amounts, but a tariff which will direct hundreds of billions of dollars and even trillions of dollars into our treasury to strengthen our economy and pay down debt.
Another game changer would be trade policy. If Trump doubles down on protectionism with more tariffs or stricter trade deals, it could either bring manufacturing jobs back to the U.S. or push global supply chains into chaos. For businesses, it could mean higher production costs or, alternatively, access to new markets with better trade terms. But for consumers, the reality might be higher prices on goods ranging from electronics to clothing. Whatever the move, this will be a pivotal moment. It could fuel a booming economy or trigger new economic hurdles. It all depends on how these policies are rolled out and managed. Trump 2.0 is already making waves, exposing wasteful spending and pushing for financial accountability like never before. In just the first 2 weeks, investigations into agencies such as USAID and others have revealed massive inefficiencies and potential fraud, where billions of taxpayer dollars have been mismanaged due to a lack of oversight. This is exactly why Americans demanded change, because the unchecked waste in these agencies has drained resources without delivering real value to the people. One of the biggest voices supporting this revolution is Elon Musk, who has taken to social media to highlight how Trump's administration is cutting through the bureaucratic bloat. Musk, known for his focus on efficiency and disruption, has even pointed out that the digital currency Dogecoin, DOGE, is more transparent and accountable than some of these agencies. The comparison underscores the need for restructuring or outright elimination of wasteful programs, a move that could save the American people hundreds of billions of dollars. This is just the beginning. Trump 2.0 isn't about politics, it's about results. Every dollar recovered is a dollar that can be reinvested in rebuilding the economy, securing America's future, and proving that the era of reckless spending is over. The economic revolution has begun.
We made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
And that's not the end of Trump 2.0 and its potential impact on the economy. From tax cuts to deregulation and a renewed focus on American jobs and trade, we've covered a lot. There's a big chance we could see a major economic boost with these policies, but they also come with risks, especially when it comes to inflation, the national debt, and global trade tensions. What's clear is that Trump's economic vision could ignite a new wave of growth. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to watch the next one in the queue for more in-depth stories from Dealmaker Diaries, and as always hit that like button and subscribe.